Here, Miss Sharon.
Oh, lovely. I'm just ready for that.
Yeah, would you like a biscuit?
Oh, yeah.
Only we ain't got none.
Oh.
But I can go and get some from over the
No,
cafeteria.
no. It's all right, it's all right.
Right.
Benny.
Yeah?
What is all this about you moving out of your digs? You're not thinking of giving up your job, are you?
Oh, no, I'm not going to leave it. It's just that I'm going to leave Mrs. Price's.
Oh, well, that's all right then, because we'd miss you.
Would you?
Of course we would. You do a terrific job, believe me.
Thanks.
So, let's think. Looking for a bed-sitter.
Yeah, I don't care what it is. I mean, anything could do, I don't mind. I've asked lots of people, but they don't seem to know of anything going.
Well, can't Sid and Maeve help her?
Not for a month or two, and I want to be settled in by then.
What's the rush?
Well, just want to, that's all. Still, I'll be able to ask Miss Diane if she knows of anything, because she'll be back soon.
First I've heard of it.
Yeah, well, I'll get on with my job then.
This is your rest hour, Glenda. What are you doing here?
Well, these figures are a bit complicated to do in reception. It's quieter in here.
I see. Complications, eh?
Oh, just a bit of a mix-up.
Aha, you made a mistake or two with the accounts, have you?
Looks like it.
It's not like you, Glenda, is it?
No, not really.
All right, I leave you to it.
Thank you.
You're working Glenda late?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
She's pregnant.
I'm told women survive the condition far better than men.
Look, I don't want to interfere with your methods, but need you work her through a rest hour?
Well, there's been a mistake or two with the accounts. A waitress forgot to tear out a sheet or two and present it for payment.
Right, now that may explain this discrepancy here. I'm hoping you can sort out for me.
Yes, that's the one Glenda noticed before either of us did.
Oh?
We, under managers, have to tread very carefully. Glenda is covering up for the waitress, and she's doing it before the waitress herself stumbles upon her own mistake. You watch.
Hello, Glenda.
Hello, Mr. Chance.
All well?
Fine, thanks. I'm going to enter this into the book. Excuse me.
I suppose they look upon you round here as the whip-cracking ringmaster.
They have to. Otherwise, the little monkeys wouldn't perform.
Glenda, are you still working here?
Oh, I'm just going.
Paul? Why are you working Glenda so hard?
Am I? I'm so sorry.
Well, so you should be. I mean, is it important?
No, nothing I couldn't have done myself.
Well, what are you covering up then?
Nothing. Nothing whatsoever.
Then what's going on?
My dear Jill, must you be so suspicious of a simple, hard-working young lady?
Hello, Jill. Hope you don't think I've been avoiding you, but I've been so busy bedding in, so to speak.
Paul, about last night, now the position regarding Diane...
That?
Yes, Diane Hunter.
Oh, is she still here? I've only just realised I haven't noticed her about.
She is not still here, but there are rumours that she will be back soon.
What, in the restaurant, your staff?
I don't know in whose restaurant and under whose staff.
Now, look, I don't understand. Can you go a little bit slower, please? I've only just got back into harness and I need jogging along gently.
Well, I've heard you're jogging along very nicely in your harness. And I have noticed in particular you've done a very good job in avoiding me. Keep up the good work.
I think she'll be even more impressed when she sees me in uniform. It's coming from the tailor's this afternoon, you know.
Who is it?
Did I leave my toothbrush behind here last time?
It's open.
Hello, darling.
Hello, Eddie.
I must say, you're looking in fair old nick.
Well, bit of a body job, respray, you know.
Same old Sharon, eh?
Not quite.
So how do we say hello? Down to shaking hands, is it?
So I thought we just said it.
I mean proper. You know me, I like to do things properly. Very fair. Must be suiting you all this high living.
What high living's that?
What I've heard.
From who?
Whisper.
Well, you're looking a bit sharp.
That's nice.
Whose lorry did that fall on?
Naughty.
Uh-huh.
24 hours, handmade in Hong Kong, that. I don't know how they do it.
What are you doing out there?
Collecting.
What?
Money.
For?
Services rendered.
Not with Reg Lamont, by any chance.
Oh, Reg. Yeah, that'll be the day. No chance of me being anywhere near him, I can tell you that. Expect he's on his way to the island by now.
What?
Well, old Reg, he likes islands, doesn't he? Malta, Hong Kong, Isle of Wight. Parkhurst. Suit him down to the ground, that, won't it? Nice place to visit in the summer, if you get the weather, that is. Thought of it, had you?
No, I hadn't thought of it, no.
Me neither. Bit of a turn-up for the book, though, wasn't it, eh? That son of his, that Ashley, shopping his old man. Didn't think he had it in him. Bet that turns your stomach, eh?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, I don't blame you. You know something? I never did understand that between you and him. Bit of a wally, if you ask me.
I'm not asking you.
No, that's all right, darling. I'm just, worried about you.
You...
Let's face it. When it comes to picking fellas, this fellow Banks, for instance, what's he got going for him, eh?
Hello, love.
Mum?
It's all right. I haven't cut anything. I'm just making a hem.
I don't want them any shorter. I told you that.
Oh, they only drag on the floor. They get dirty, love. Oh, just be sensible. It's only a couple of inches. They won't make any difference once they're hung.
I wish you'd leave things alone. They're my curtains.
All right, have it your own way, but you'll see what I mean when they're hung.
Put them upstairs till they're ready anyway.
Just thought I'd help, that's all.
Mum, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump at you. I don't seem to do anything else these days.
You're tired. That's what's the matter with you.
Yeah, I suppose I am. It's been a busy day.
You're doing too much. What with your job and all this decorating. I don't know. When I think of all the trouble you went to get this baby, it doesn't seem to cross your mind that now is the time you ought to be taking care of yourself.
I'm all right. I haven't even had any morning sickness yet. It's not that.
Well, what is it, then?
I'm worried about you for a start.
Oh, don't bring Percy Dobson into this.
I wish you wouldn't see so much of him. It's not that I begrudge you going out and enjoying yourself, but not with him. Such a creep.
Now, come on, Glenda. He's a kind, courteous man just in need of a bit of company, that's all.
You're making a fool of yourself.
Well, if I am, it won't be the first time, will it? So if that's all that's worrying you. Is it?
Oh, it's the house. You keep dropping hints.
What do you mean?
Like you don't want us to really have it.
Well, it's only to get Kevin moving. He wants a bomb under him sometimes. Do you know he hasn't even made an appointment to see the solicitor and he hasn't been near the building society?
Well, there's plenty of time.
You wouldn't say that if you're buying it on the open market. In fact, you'd have lost it by now, all this shilly-shally. No, you're not playing fair, Glenda, either of you. If you want it, you must be thinking about getting a mortgage. I'm not giving it away.
Well, of course not. You don't think that, do you?
No, but I don't like being kept waiting. So when he comes in tonight, you can just remind him it's time he made me a definite offer with a backup of the money as well.
All right, I'll have a chat with him. Anyway, I suppose we better get ready. I'm meeting at 7:30, going to the pictures.
Oh, I see. Another evening without any decorating done.
Oh, Mum, he can't be expected to work day and night. He's entitled to some time off.
Well, you're going to finish it this weekend, wasn't he?
He will. Not much left to do.
All right, off you go then.
Sorry I jumped at you, Mum.
Well, we can both do our share of that, can't we?
Don't mean it, though, do we?
No, of course not.
I met these fellas, they had a good thing going. All above board.
Oh, yeah.
Well, sort of. They wanted somebody in the UK, so I copped lucky. Good earner, so I don't have to worry for a while, that's for sure.
Very nice.
Terrific.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I'll have a holiday, won't I?
Oh, yeah, where?
Wherever I fancy. And at the moment, happens to be right here.
Not a lot going on here.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, it's the company that makes a place, isn't it, huh? I've always found it rather tasty round here.
Now, listen, Eddie.
Look, I don't care what you're going to tell me about this bloke. The best thing about him has got to be his name.
Oh.
Hmm? Banks is useful, eh? You got to admit it.
I want you to get something clear.
A married man and all. Now, that's not your style.
Very clear, Eddie.
And no spring chicken, they tell me. But...
It's serious. Now, can you understand that? There's no room for your jokes. There's no room for your elbowing. None of that, Eddie.
Have I?
I know how your mind works.
That's what I like about you. You knew what was on my mind as soon as I opened that door tonight.
Just leave it, eh?
Well, I don't know. It's asking a lot, Sharon, isn't it? I mean, especially after what we had going for us.
Had. Very good, Eddie. You remember that because it is all over. It is all finished, right? And what is more, I'm expecting him any minute.
So?
So, on your bike.
Ah, come on.
Oh, come on. There's no point.
Look, I'm not a leper. I can meet people. I can behave myself.
Look, you are leaving here now. Come on.
What's the harm?
Look, can't we just say goodbye like civilized people, please?
I'm just curious to see him, that's all.
Yes, well, we're not here to satisfy your curiosity.
All right, sweetheart.
Yes.
Anything you say. You know me. What you say it, I do it. Good old Eddie.
Yep.
He's a lucky man, though, I tell you that. I wouldn't mind telling him face to face.
Yes, well, you're not going to get the chance.
Hello.
Visitor.
An old friend.
So I see.
Eddie Lee, Oliver Banks.
Any friend of Sharon?
How do you do?
Can't complain, yourself?
What?
You bought yourself a slice of that garage, is that right?
That's right.
Very sound.
Probably.
Well, no question about it. Oh, yes, a very nice little setup if ever I saw one. Well, I should know. Put enough time in there. Isn't that right, Sharon?
You're not drinking?
I was just leaving, actually, but I can't be talked into anything.
What'll it be, then?
Oh, anything in a glass. Anything you're having.
Sharon?
No, thank you.
Watching the poundage, eh?
No.
That's my go. Now, I popped in the garage the other day, had a word with Mac and the lads. Hardly recognised the place. Done a nice job in there, ain't you?
We've made a few changes.
I like a modest man. That used to be a right dump, I tell you. Still, had a few laughs in there, eh? Sharon, a few laughs, didn't we? Still, what's life without a few laughs? That's what I say. Oh. Cheers. Here's to the pair of you. Happy days. Long may they last.
Oh, they'll last all right.
How's that?
We're getting married.
It's a bit strong, isn't it? Getting spliced?
It's what we want.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Especially if you cop something worthwhile.
We have.
Too true, Squire. Is it a secret? Or the marriage bit?
Not particularly.
I'm just asking, you know, in case I ought to be a bit careful.
There's no need, which must be a great relief to you.
How's that?
Well, you're not very good at being careful, are you?
Ah, I thought that was just our little secret.
Oh,
Anyway, it's all settled and above board, so as soon as the divorce comes through, we can name the day.
I'll drink to that.
Glenda, you're going to be late. Oh, Mr. Dobson, fancy seeing you again so soon.
A little thank you for a very pleasant evening.
Oh, they're lovely, Mr. Dobson. Are they from your garden?
Just this minute picked.
Oh, well, do come in a minute. We're still at 6s and 7s, I'm afraid. I must find something to put them in. Now, let's see. Oh, do you remember where we put the vases, Glenda?
Under the sink. Hi, Mr. Dobson.
Oh, yes, of course we did. Aren't they lovely? They're from Mr. Dobson's garden.
Very nice.
Well, I'll just put them in water a minute.
Just call round to thank your mother for having dinner with me.
Really?
I can't remember when I enjoyed an evening more.
Oh.
No, not for years.
Well, I'll arrange them properly later. Isn't it time you were going, love? You're going to miss your bus. I'm going to be late for Kevin. They're going to the pictures.
Oh, very nice, too.
don't suppose you're going anywhere near Heathbury, are you, Mr. Dobson?
What? Oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm not.
Oh, pity. Thought perhaps you'd give me a lift.
You thought wrong, didn't you?
Shan't be late, Mum. Bye-bye, Mr. Dobson.
Good night, Glenda.
Enjoy yourself.
I've got a feeling that she doesn't like me.
Oh, nonsense. Oh, they're beautiful, Mr.
Yes,
Dobson.
sweet peas and pinks. And
Yes.
I was hoping that we could take a stroll down to the pub. It's a lovely evening.
Oh, what a pity I can't manage it tonight. No, because a neighbour of mine, Mrs. Perry, she's arranged to come in to help me with those curtains.
Well, some other time, perhaps.
Yes, that would be nice.
We'll have that evening out in Stratford, go to the theatre.
Oh, I'd enjoy that.
Yes, so would I. I can't tell you how grateful I was for your company the other night. Do you know, I'd forgotten what it was like. A meal out with somebody that you, well, you know, you can talk to and get on with. Very pleasant.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Well, I must be off. Good night, then. Kath?
Well, thank you very much again for the flowers. It's a very kind thought. I really appreciate it.
I couldn't help noticing your own garden. It's a bit overgrown.
I know, I'm very ashamed of it. It's amazing how it goes to seed. You know, this time last year, it was looking a picture.
The youngsters not interested, I suppose.
Oh, in any case, they're too busy. They don't seem to notice anything.
I used to do all my own gardening. But lately, well, I can't manage the heavy work. I did my back in. Otherwise...
Oh, you've got enough to do.
No, I tell you what. I'll ask the chap who comes to me if he can give you an hour or two a week on my bill, of course.
I wouldn't dream of
No, it's my pleasure. I insist. Now, I don't like to see a garden run down, especially when it's been well looked after in the past. I'll have a word with him.
Mr. Dobson,
couldn't you make it Percy? It's not much of a name to conjure with, I know, but it's better than Mr. Dobson. Well, I mustn't stop.
Yes.
Yeah, good night, Kath.
Good night, Percy.
Wasn't what I expected at all.
Hmm?
A bit of a rough diamond. But...
Rough, yes. Diamond, no.
Oh, I don't know.
I do, believe me.
It didn't seem so bad.
That wasn't the real him. That was an act.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
All the same, there were times when he...
When he what?
seemed to be causing you concern.
Oh, every moment he breathes, he causes me concern, that one.
Why's that?
Joke. Didn't mean it.
But he does cause you concern, I could see that.
Eddie is an unsettling influence. He's unpredictable. He doesn't play the game with any other rules but his own, and he bends them to suit him. That's why he worries me.
No other reason.
What are you trying to say, Oliver?
No hang-ups? No leftover love?
Well, if you have to ask. You don't have to look for reassurance. Eddie's from the past. He may look alive and kicking, but for me, he's dead and buried. Truly.